The holidays start here at Kroger with a variety of options to celebrate traditions old and new. You could do a classic herb-roasted turkey or spice it up and make turkey tacos. Serve up a go-to shrimp cocktail or use Simple Truth wild-caught shrimp for your first Cajun risotto. Make creamy mac and cheese or a spinach artichoke fondue from our selection of Murray's cheese. No matter how you shop, Kroger has all the freshest ingredients to embrace all your holiday traditions. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Welcome to the Instagram Story Splash Briefing. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Today's episode answers a question: will we ever have links in the caption of our Instagram posts? The answer comes by way of Matt Navarra with his podcast Geek Out, which is really great and I highly recommend it. Recently he had on the podcast Vishal Shah, who is Vice President of Product at Instagram. The question: will Instagram ever allow links in the caption? Here's his answer.
It is not. And I know there was a question that we had talked about earlier about even reshares in feed. That is also not coming. And those two changes are really important. The reason we don't do links or reshares in feed is it would change the incentive for why people post. If you have a link to share and that's why you post versus just sharing a moment, that changes why you post. And if you can reshare, when you come across content from someone that you follow and it's not something they originally created, it changes the reason why you see something in your feed. So for simplicity and for the sense of control, we explicitly are not going to make those changes.
I thought that was such an insightful answer. I've always wondered why there were no links and captions before, but now we know. They're trying to really control the experience as much as possible, and that's why there's not the ability to repost within the Instagram app as well, like you can retweet things on Twitter. That's it for the news. Now, I mentioned this before, but I want to bring it up again. If you live in the New York area or are able to travel to the New York area, I want to start planning the first Instagram Stories meetup. By the way, there are no Instagram conferences at all. I have looked on the internet many times, and if there are some kind of giant Instagram conferences happening somewhere, they're not very well advertised. I would like to start my own, but we have to start small, because if I just go big right from the outset, it's not going to really work. So if you live in the New York area or can travel to the New York area, I'm going to plan a meetup in Midtown Manhattan somewhere. So send me a direct message with your information. Let me know that you're interested, and we're going to work toward planning some kind of content creation event. I don't want people just to come for the sake of coming. I want people to come and leave with some content that they're proud of, that they want to post on their story or share in their feed, or let other people know what they missed out on. So send me a direct message at Daniel Hill Media. I would love to hear from you. Thanks for listening.